with Andrew from Shimano. Andrew is going to fill us in on Shimano's new mountain bike components.
Here we've got the new Saint group. It has been around for a while. There's some big changes that have happened in the group. It's the only non-XTR, non-Dura-Ace group to use the duraluminum for the crankset. The duraluminum is lighter but a lot stronger, and it does make the crank a little bit more expensive for this particular group, but it's justified for what it does for the group. The other thing that's coming back is the 4-piston brake of the XT of old. So you have 2 different size pistons now, better brake modulation, and extreme braking performance. A lot of the downhill guys are actually downsizing rotors now because of the power of this brake. Some of the technology that XT got on its 25th anniversary is now available on the Saint, a toolless reach adjustment and a free stroke adjustment. So you're getting a lot of features here that you would normally see in a high-end motorbike lever. Another thing we've got going on with the Saint is the shadow rear derailleur. A couple of cool things with this is there's a mode converter. So for the guys that are racing downhill, running a tight cassette, with the mode converter, they can get the derailleur where it needs to be sitting so they get the best chain tension, best shifting quality. One thing that this has got that the other shadow derailleurs do not have is this bash plate here for extra protection. The shifter is also being redesigned. Paddles are a little bit longer, much nicer shifting than the old. Again, trickle-down technology from XTR and XT. The other thing that's changed with Saint 2 is because of the shadow rear derailleur, it's a traditional derailleur mount on the rear axle now. So you don't have the old one bolted direct, was a direct mount to the axle. Now it's a regular traditional mount. Front axle, of course, for Saint, you've got the 20 mil through version available. In XT now we have an XTR. We also have a 15 millimeter through axle, which is potentially going to become the standard for old mountain riding and even your more hardcore cross-country riders that are going to take some big jumps, want a stiffer front end on their bike without going to the extreme of a 20 mil through. The other thing that changed, I don't have one here, is the front derailleur. Now, for the guys that like to run really big, meaty tires, the cage is a little bit shorter, so there's a lot more clearance in the frame now for a huge tire. So a lot of people are going to be happy for that.
Thanks so much for that information, Andrew.
You're welcome, and thank you for stopping by.